Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.
Hey, what is going on, you variety-loving people? If you had some spice to your day, welcome back to Secret Spice of Life. We're your hosts. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jordan.
And if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Well, to address this is not my urine. This is just tea. I didn't want to use a clear cup because I think tea looks weird in clear cups. You shouldn't drink tea.
You're drinking it out of like a moonshine glass.
Yeah, it's like a moonshine glass. I don't know. I think that was for wine. No.
What is that?
I thought it was like a wine. From wine. I thought there was like a logo on it. I guess not.
Oh.
I don't know what that's from.
What the hell?
My mom put her cookies in these before.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, I feel like there's something from her. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like the jar, like the mason.
Oh, I thought you were like saying it was lined with something. I thought you were feeling it.
Oh, and I was looking for a logo.
On
it, but there's no logo. But today is
November 12th.
November 12th.
2019.
Yeah, history was made. Disney Plus crashes first day.
Of course. Of course.
I'm pretty sure we called that on like an episode.
Going on to watch The Mandalorian and you can't even get to the login screen.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan.
There's so many people on there. Everybody probably started watching it like right at 6 a.m. and then boom, the servers just like completely crashed.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan that some guy at my gym, he told me to get up at 6:30 to watch Disney Plus. He said he couldn't get into his account.
Yeah, I mean you can't. I can't find the app on the TV yet. I guess they didn't put it on there.
I want to see if PlayStation has one.
But yeah, the PlayStation does. It's where I opened it up. Yeah, nice. I opened it on PlayStation and like as soon as it loads open, it just says like something went wrong or whatever. It says try again later if the issue persists or something.
Yeah,
it doesn't even tell you to call customer service.
Yeah, do they allow you to do more than one screen at a time?
Yeah, you're allowed to have 4 devices going at a time. Which I'm pretty sure it's more than Netflix.
I think Netflix is 2. Is it? Yeah, I think so. For like
I feel like they don't even enforce that though, because I feel like we've watched Netflix on more than 2 devices at one time before. Maybe
it's usually just us.
I always thought it was one device for Netflix. I always thought you couldn't be watching Netflix at the same time.
We've definitely watched Netflix at the same time.
Yeah, we have, but like I always thought it was like you can't watch it at the same time as somebody else does. Like I thought it was like Apple Music, like it kicked you off if somebody else came on, unless they changed that within the last.
I've never been kicked off.
Couple years, I haven't either. But like Apple Music does that. If you don't subscribe to the family plan, if somebody else like starts listening to the music, it kicks you off. Yeah. Or it says like there's another device listening or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. But did we address that we were wrong about the pricing for Disney Plus?
Well, I mean, it's a what is it called? I think I found out what it was called. It's called like a founder's like price or whatever. Like apparently it's a code that wasn't supposed to be released to the public, and that was the one that gave you like whatever $4 a month for 3 years if you pre-ordered. I guess people weren't supposed to have that, but the regular price is $6.99 a month, which still is only like half of Netflix's price. And if you bundle it with Hulu and ESPN Plus, it's still only $12.99 a month, so it's still like $1 cheaper than Netflix with 3 streaming services in it. So I mean, I'm guessing that price is gonna drastically increase at some point once they get like all of their like original shows and stuff on there, like not within like a year or two. That price will go up quite a bit, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, but we got bailed out. Forgot to mention that right away. We got bailed out because Xfinity took Netflix over, or like took Netflix onto the TV plan now, so we don't have to pay for that individually anymore. Yep. And
hey, did we pay for that?
I was paying for it.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. You owe me about $1,000. I don't know how long have we had Netflix.
A long time, like all through college at least.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean,
I've
been paying for it for a while, but I don't know what that adds up to.
Was it $14 a month?
Yeah, but it was like cheaper than that for a while. Remember, they didn't go up that much until they kept Friends on there. It was only like maybe like $10 a month until they started keeping shows that they shouldn't have been keeping, and then they had to like cost themselves like millions of dollars, and then they upped the prices big time.
Idiots.
But yeah. So day one Disney Plus reviews. I don't know if there is that many out there. The Mandalorian got an 84, I think, or 85 on its first episode. That's the only one that Rotten Tomatoes reviewed so far because I guess because of the technical difficulties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They said that didn't get an early release to the critics. To like, you know how they do like pre-screenings for stuff for movies and shows.
Mm-hmm.
They said that Disney didn't release that to critics beforehand, so they have to watch it on their own time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, we did add it to the board too, so we're going to do a review of that.
Yeah, hopefully within
This
within
week.
a week. Yeah, and they gave everyone a 7-day free trial when you sign up, but shit, the 7-day free
We're
trial
missing a
might
day.
be gone. Yeah,
Motherfucker.
if people were bitching, they're like, "Oh, am I gonna get my money back for this day?" And people are like, "You aren't even paying for this first week." That's why they gave you the free trial. They knew this shit was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
They keep saying, "Oh, this exceeded our high expectations," but everybody knew this was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't know what they're sniffing over there, but it's definitely glue.
Like there's literally people that are like kids that skip school today, parents that probably called off work just to watch this. Guaranteed. Just to watch old classic movies and stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at the like original shows that besides The Mandalorian, I think they have like a High School Musical series now on there.
Yeah.
They have a Jeff Goldblum like series. I forget the hell it's called. It's like ranked second best to The Mandalorian in its official review. It's like inside the mind. I don't know if it's inside the mind of Jeff Goldblum or something.
Oh, I think
like
I
that.
did see something about that.
It's something like that. But they have like a Toy Story series or like I guess it's like a Toy Story series but with Forky, like the new character.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what it even is. It's like Questions with Forky or something it's called. I don't know. It's probably some stupid kids show or something.
Yeah, probably.
There was one more that I can't remember what it was. Or there was one or two more, maybe like a movie or something too that's original. Yeah, but besides that, like shit, they're not gonna be coming out with that much. I was joking and said that we should just use the 7-day free trial to finish The Mandalorian and then cancel it until next year, so we could just watch the Marvel shows don't come out till like spring next year, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even later than that. So I don't know, like what's gonna go on with this, like in between us finishing The Mandalorian and next spring. But I mean, like it'd be nice if they just had these shows ready to go, like the originals, so you could watch. I mean, but they know what's gonna happen though. They drop everything at once. People are just gonna watch everything, and then they're gonna be bored and asking for more content and stuff.
I mean, I think it's smart that they should just like backlog everything, just so they have stuff that come out like whenever they think people would be done with stuff, or they have like, I mean, I assume they would get like viewership of certain things, and then they would like, especially we were talking about like the What If series being animated.
I don't know if it is though. Like I felt like they showed an animated picture for WandaVision too.
I thought she was supposed to play in that. Is she just
I'm pretty
voice the
sure. No, I'm
character?
pretty sure like these are supposed to be live action like series. Like they're not supposed to be like Into the Spider-Verse, I don't think. I didn't think so, at least.
I don't know.
And maybe the What If one, I could see that one maybe being like a animated series.
Yeah.
But the other ones, the WandaVision and Hawkeye and stuff like that, it shouldn't be.
No.
I wouldn't think Captain America and Bucky shouldn't be.
Well, that thing that they showed was the zombie outbreak for the Avengers.
Oh yeah, the What If one. Yeah, that was like Captain America was a zombie.
Yeah, I think that one could be animated.
Well, that's the What If series though.
Yeah,
They might all be for that.
They don't all have to be though. They could just
But they
have
might
cartoon
be, though.
ones. I mean, I'm saying if it was animated though, it'd be easier to order or easier to backlog stuff like that, because it's easier to make than having film production, because then you don't have to have scenes. You can just do everything on like a computer and like in the art room and stuff like that. It's a lot easier, but. I mean, not knocking those guys' jobs or anything, but it's a lot harder to get a bunch of people in one area.
But I mean, you still have to have voice actors for everyone, so.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to have the voice actors, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
But like none of these are original characters in the What If series because this is like what if something turned out
Well,
different.
if Iron Man, or like say there's a woman Captain America, it depends who's Captain America and stuff like that. Like,
I guess, but
for
I mean, like
example.
Peggy, what's her name?
Peggy Carter.
Is she's the female Captain
I don't know.
America? I think in the What If series.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I think it was like what if Peggy Carter became Captain America or something. I think that's the first episode of the series. Rumor. That's the rumor for it.
Huh.
But I mean, like that's weird that they're coming out with clips for these episodes when these things don't even come out till next year.
When does the What If series come out?
I don't know. I think that's one of the later ones that's gonna come out. I feel like.
I mean, that might be the first episode they just like showed a clip of that, and they're probably just like starting production.
Because I mean, I would think at the earliest that they come out around when Black Widow's movie comes out next year.
That's what,
like
spring?
that's in February or March maybe. I think that's the earliest, but I don't know if it would even come out that early.
But they would be completely stupid to not release like some type of series for the Christmas and Thanksgiving break for college and like high school. Just
No, I mean, like, they're
you
not
know
gonna
kids
do-
are gonna hammer that shit.
But they're not gonna do that. They'll drop they'll have some other stuff on there, like Christmas movies and stuff. They're not gonna.
Is there a
drop,
Disney
like,
Christmas movie? Frozen. I guess that's technically a Christmas movie. I
I
don't know.
don't know. Maybe. What was I gonna say? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. But like, I mean, I can't see them like just dropping random stuff right now.
Mhm.
They're not gonna drop everything at the beginning and then have people go through it real quick because they don't have that much stuff planned. I wouldn't think right now.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
they have to save their things for next year, like when the streaming service is actually gonna be in like full force.
yeah,
Like
because
this
it's gonna
first
take
couple
them.
of months is gonna be slow for them.
Yeah, their first quarter is probably gonna be slow because they're gonna have to figure out
I mean,
like all the bugs and stuff
Not
like
money
that.
wise though, because
Oh yeah, not money. No,
they
not money.
probably had like a
they
billion
probably just
people
made
subscribed to this.
everything that it cost them to buy a streaming service and to like get it ready and with all the systems and stuff
They'll
like
have
that.
it
They
all
made
back.
that money back today.
They'll have it all back real quick, but yeah, I guess they kept what's it called, Deadpool on Hulu though. I didn't know. I had no idea that Disney owned Hulu, but I guess
Yeah,
they
you
do.
told me that. Yeah.
I mean, which is weird because they're pretty much monopolizing the streaming service industry now. Like
Yeah.
they're monopolizing everything.
Especially
else.
did when we talked about ratings, was Hulu above Netflix when we talked about that or no?
I don't think
I
so,
don't,
but
I don't think so either.
Hulu doesn't have as much, doesn't have as much
Yeah.
original content on it. It's
Yeah.
more like just shows that if you missed like episodes of the show, you have to get Hulu to watch it. Like because sometimes on demand doesn't keep, like previous years of episodes.
Yeah. Well,
So you have to get Hulu to watch them.
speaking of Hulu, we watched Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, no, it wasn't on Hulu though.
It wasn't yet.
I didn't watch it on Hulu.
I didn't watch it
was
on Hulu. We
demand.
watched it on demand. Yeah.
But I think if you miss like a full season of it, that it won't let you go back and watch Rick and Morty on demand.
It won't.
Like I don't think if we went back to season 3 that it would let us watch it. I think you have to buy it,
That's
watch it.
weird.
which is stupid. Oh yeah, but let's go to the first episode of Rick and Morty then.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. It was
Yeah.
worth the like 2-year wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they freaking like
Well, spoiler alert.
crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. There was a lot of I don't even know how to say it. A lot of like gore and stuff in that episode.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
like Rick and Morty, like they kill, like people get killed and stuff on it, but that shit was like messed up.
Yeah.
Like freaking Rick dies like 5 minutes into the
Episode. Yeah, I was like,
he freaking gets launched out of the spaceship and gets impaled by a like space rock or whatever.
yeah, it's just like a jagged rock.
Yeah.
Because Morty wants to drive.
He wants he has a death crystal.
Yeah, and it shows you how you die.
Yeah, and he wants to die with what's the
Jessica.
girl's Jessica, yeah, the
Yeah.
girl at his school. But little does he know that she's just his hospice caretaker in his vision.
Yeah.
So they were never together or anything. And he did all that. He freaking turned into like Professor X though.
He turned into
who the hell is
the dude from
Magneto.
Watchmen. No, the dude from Watchmen. He's like a god.
Is that what that is?
And it
That's how
reminded
it
me a lot of it
portrays.
because he can kill like anybody he wants, like at any given moment.
Like he freaking floats up in the air and starts like taking out the army and stuff. He melts guys from the inside out.
Yeah.
But Oh my god, yeah, that episode's crazy though. They freaking Rick goes through all the fascist universes.
Oh yeah, I wanna see like why I have to look at like a video why they picked the fascist like alternate universe like 7 times.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. But I mean, like the weird thing is, like all out of all the fascist ones, the Wasp one wasn't fascist. They were the most like savage people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They were
like they had the caterpillar guy with the teacher's face on
it.
it.
Yeah. And they were eating him.
The
And then he had babies, and he's like bonus. And he eats all the babies. He's like, no.
That's so savage, man. But yeah, that one wasn't fascist, but like all the like normal ones.
Yeah, but he
fascist.
came out like the cloning tank. He's like, "Hail Wasp Hitler."
Yeah, he's like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "I've been through 7 fascist states."
Yeah.
Rick dies like at least 10 times in that episode.
What's he come out as a teddy bear one time or something? And the guy he has like Nazi like symbols all over or not Nazi, but like the fascist symbols all over the place. And he's like, yeah, fuck this, and he slams his head off the clone chamber and kills himself.
Yeah. in the one, I think it's the first fascist one. He killed the fascist Morty killed fascist Rick, and then they went on an adventure, and he was like holding them at gunpoint the whole time.
He's like, what do you like to do? He's like, don't tell me what you don't like to do. Tell me what you like to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, I like Mr. Meeseeks, and then he's like, let's see if fascist Rick has a Mr. Meeseeks box inside his glove compartment. He opens it, and there is one, and he pushes the button. He's like, Mr. Meeseeks, kill this Nazi bastard.
Yeah. And they crash or something, don't they?
Yeah, he shoots the glass out of the window of the space.
And they die. They suffocate.
Yeah, they all die again, and then he comes back as Shrimp Rick.
Yeah.
And they're still fast. He gets beat up in the streets.
Oh yeah, they chase him down and beat him down. Jesus, yeah, that is some sick shit, man.
That's funny as hell. But I guess the thing for that is, I guess they're only gonna release like 5 episodes of Rick and Morty like before the new year, I guess, or something.
Are they doing it weekly?
I don't know, because you know how they are with that show. They just drop them whenever they feel like dropping them.
It's smart. Keep people on their toes.
I think I heard like 5 episodes before the new year, and then they're gonna have like a handful more come out after.
Yeah.
Or sometime in the spring or whatever. I don't know, because they just do those whenever they want. He takes like 2 years to like write the scripts and or write the shows and everything, and then they just drop them in like no special order.
Yeah, it's just like whatever.
But they did. They did say in this episode that this is a season 4 premiere or whatever.
Yeah.
Like at the end, they're like, geez, why do I always forget what the sister's name is?
I don't know.
Candace.
That's
right?
what it is. Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it?
I think so.
Make sure, because I feel like it is, but I feel like it isn't.
Summer.
Oh, Candace is the one from Phineas and Ferb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus God, that's funny. Don't they look kind of the same?
Yeah, they both have red hair. They're both like tall and skinny. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking of that. But Summer, yeah, she like starts talking like in the background when they're talking to each other at the end, and Rick stops. He's like, what the fuck?
He has like a garage voice isolator or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, isolate Summer's voice in the conversation.
She said some sick shit.
Saying saying some sus shit about Rick and Morty, and and then they're like, oh nice, you just ruined the episode or the season 4 premiere.
Yeah.
And then it comes back at the end with the little scene at the end with Jessica talking about, is that her name, Jessica?
Yeah. That's like the end.
Talking about wanting to be a hospice caretaker.
Yeah.
And Morty's standing there around the corner at his locker. He looks at her. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna say my patient's name and tell them I love them.
Yeah, I love them over and over again, and to whatever it says on their name tag. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, that's fucked up.
That is some sick shit.
Yeah. And then Rick comes out of the portal. He's like, hey Morty, and he's like, yeah. He's like, whatever. I'll cover myself in gas and let you light me on fire.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I wasn't gonna ask that specifically, but he's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that show's just crazy though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that think that show's like stupid and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's pretty funny, I think.
And there's like not much. I mean, there is some stuff to get, but there's not much to get, and anybody could just like sit down and watch that.
I mean, like there's some episodes that are like a little like not as like comedic as some episodes.
Yeah.
Like there's some stuff to think about, but like most of the time the episodes are like pretty much just pure comedy and nonsense and stuff. Oh yeah, back to Disney Plus though. I guess they released the entire Simpsons series on there. I don't know.
I keep forgetting that
Disney bought Fox.
Yeah. That's cool though.
I think it is. I mean, like I thought they said 30 seasons of The Simpsons, which I think is pretty much the entire thing, or is the entire thing. But like I saw somebody take a screenshot of it, and it only said 23 seasons. So I don't know for sure. But I wonder what movies are on there to begin. I feel like we read through the list before.
Yeah, we did.
But do you think the like brand new Disney movies are gonna be on there? I think the Avengers did get a day one release, even though
like
it wasn't
Endgame?
supposed to be on there. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't supposed to be, but they ended up putting it on there. I think.
I don't know.
I wonder if Toy Story 4 is on there. Because I haven't.
When
seen
did that come
yet.
out? That was like
around
2
when
months ago,
when
3 months
Avengers
ago?
did. I think right after, like a couple weeks after the Avengers, which was a terrible time to release it.
Yeah, it was bad plan. But I maybe, I don't know. But did you hear what Nate Diaz said about The Rock after his fight?
I saw something, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, it's like, I'll play it for everybody real quick.
The Rock too, man. That motherfucker over here playing me. He could get it too.
You see, Dwayne wasn't trying to feed into all that.
That's the Nate that we all know and love. You know, he is as advertised.
And it was cool.
What the hell? The Rock would kick the shit out of him, dude. Nate Diaz is an asshole, dude. All he does is lose, and he freaking like the last couple fights, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be so good," or beat the shit out of this guy, and then he loses.
I mean,
He just talks shit all the time, dude. He's the one that let the freaking spliff on the freaking stage the one time, dude.
yeah, he's a G.
Yeah.
Anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, go try to watch some Disney Plus. Watch only the first episode of The Mandalorian, I guess.
Or High School Musical, or Jeff Goldblum series, or Forky's 3-minute episode, whatever series his thing is about.
But anyways, have a positive and productive day. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, it would mean the world to us if you gave us a rate and review. Subscribe to the podcast as well, so you're first to know when we release new episodes. Be sure to download the podcast to help us out. If you're watching the podcast on YouTube, the full-length podcast is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Check us out on all of our social media. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are all official SSOL. Again, that is OFFICIALSSOL. That is on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And you can find us at Secret Spice of Life on Facebook. Don't forget to check out our website and blog. New blog every Wednesday, and potentially some bonus blogs throughout each week. Be sure to check out our Patreon as well, because for 2019 and every year coming, we are going to monetize our Patreon for charity. So anything that is donated to our charity tier on there will be donated to a charity of your choosing or our choosing by the end of the year, or every 6 months or so. But yeah, make sure to donate to that to give back to other people. And as always, have a positive and productive day.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.